all to do with cause and effect. Yeah? Every experience that you have is whose fault? Yeah. If this world is all to do with cause and effect, every experience that I'm experiencing is my own doing. My own doing. But whom do I blame?
Someone else.
Yeah. We seem to be blaming somebody else. Why? Why do we blame somebody else? Convenience. Foolishness. What? Why do you blame others? Yeah! Exactly! Exactly! Because it just feels good. It just feels good. But do you think it is good enough to feel good blaming another?
No.
No. Because it is unfair and unjust and wrong to blame another. No? So one should slow down. No, Buddha. Slow down in what? Slow down with what? Thinking. What else?
Respond.
Exactly, Arulia. Where you need to slow down is at the nature when you're ready to react and to respond. When whatever this world does or says or shows or gives or takes and whatever the transaction, slow down with the way you choose your reaction. Slow down with the way you try to respond. And first ask yourself, how have I seen it and accepted it? Yeah? Slow down and see whether I have accepted it as a fault of mine or not. Now, most of the times, when things are happening, there's a lot of blame on yourself. No? There are a lot of questions being asked in this world. No? So what's the first question that gets asked?
Why?
Why? Why? Why? So the 5 out of the 5 W's, well, this is the biggest W. Why? So, moment the question why is asked, what is inherent in that word why? W-H-Y. Exactly. There is blame. There's inherent blame. Expectations on the other one raised with a blame on you. Why? So now, what should the response be? Well, you should first consider whether you want to respond to it immediately or not. Why?
Why not?
You may not be the person actually responsible for it. It is that person's expectation. Now if you consider what you've been doing up to now, whenever the question why was raised, it was always your response had a nature of either justifying your actions or defending your actions. That's the why not. Aggressive in nature, Buddha. No? Why not? So, now, first thing to do is remove that cartridge of why not. Don't use it again. Don't challenge the other person. You don't have to defend, you don't have to justify. But consider as to what that person's expectations were and why you were unable to fulfill that person's expectations. So it must be an apologetic answer. Humbled. Humbled. But now suddenly he said, but Bhante, I didn't do no wrong. No, it was not me. Why do you say that I have to say sorry. No? But the wise way to be is when another person's expectations are not met by yourself, the truth is to ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry that it didn't turn out the way you expected. Yeah. Feels good, no? Sure. Now I'm sure that I'm going to get a good outcome. Yeah? Not that I'm not sure. There's no I'm not sure anymore. I'm sure. The moment I become humbled, forgiving myself against not meeting the other person's expectations, no more conflict. No more conflict. Why? Just diffused the situation. I am sure that it stops there. It doesn't go into argument anymore. It doesn't go into a debate no more. It doesn't need to go into investigation anymore. End of story. End of story. Yeah? So how easy is it to say sorry when somebody asks you a question as to why?
Pretty easy.
Yeah. If you practice humbleness, easy. Easy. But what happens, Nangi, when you want to be bigger than the other person? Now the sorry isn't present. No? When you want to be bigger than the other person, suddenly sorry isn't present. What happens when you want to make the other person small? Like what Auntie Adali was saying, why not? In the why not, there's a nature of saying, making the other person feel small. Is it a good thing? Bringing about a nature to be equal with the other person. He is asking, that person asking expectation, now you're trying to give an answer to be equal to that person. Yeah? Is it good? You're the only one who knows what the outcome is. So, okay, most humbling thing to do is without working out any aggression, without having any anger, just be kind, slow down and respond saying, sorry for not fulfilling your expectations. I'm sorry if I have done something wrong. I'm sorry if I have done something wrong. Humbling. Every single person, now if they're trying this, there's going to be peace and harmony around you. And this is sure, certain. There'll be peace and harmony. No more scolding, no more shouting. Yeah? No asking. Any questions up to now? No. But can you see? Yeah? So, this nature of understanding the impermanence against certainty is what Buddha tried to identify of our existence. So this world is constantly changing. Changing in the way the things, what I like, are lived. Constantly changing with the things I dislike are lived. Constantly changing with the other people and the way they perform. Yeah? And constantly changing my way of always fulfilling another person's expectations as well. No? At times when I do certain things, other people are appreciative. At times they are not. And it's hard because you don't know when they accept you or not. So here may be a place where this uncertainty is about the behavior of the other person. So when you know that the other person may not accept all the things you say and do against their expectations, you must still be forgiving. I'm sorry. No? So, this nature of kindness, this nature of compassion towards another being and accepting another for who they are is the most humbling character or quality you could build.